What's good, y'all? Welcome to the Z Podcast. When I say P, I mean profit. When I say S, I mean shit. You dig what I'm saying, baby? Now let's keep it moving. Follow the feng shui. You dig it? Bienvenue Podcast Z, man. Welcome to the Z Podcast. And today I want to talk about pain. Pain is what is it? It's a saying. Pain is weakness leaving the body. Pain is weakness leaving the body. If you do not go through pain, how will you grow? This is kind of similar to the last one I did about closure, but because without getting closure, you don't you feel your pain. Without getting closure, you don't. Without getting closure, you sit in that pain and you just deal with it. You figure it out, and a lot of us are afraid of pain. We're afraid of uncomfort. We're afraid of the unknown. You're so used to doing something that you don't even realize that what you're doing is keeping you stuck. What you're doing is keeping you in a trap. It's keeping you in a cycle. It's keeping you bound. It's keeping you emotionally attached. And being emotionally attached or bound to something that it's not good for you in the long run. It's not good for you in the long run. And Yomi. It's not good for you in the long run to be attached to something because now you're thinking what you're attached to is going to bring you happiness. And if your attachment does no longer bring you happiness, then what do you think you're going to feel? You're going to feel pain. You're going to feel discomfort. You're going to feel like, ooh, like we all know what that feeling of pain is. Like, you might feel it in your chest. It might be a sensation in your chest. It might be a sensation in your hands, your arms, your legs. The sensations is different for everybody. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. Okay. We all know what pain feels like. We all felt it before. Even toddlers, little babies, little ones feel pain. They feel it in their legs or something, or their mind, or their heart, whatever, right? And we don't register the pain in our head at first. We don't register the pain in our head at first until it takes effect. From a spiritual perspective, pain really starts mentally, then it manifests as something physical. You get a physical sensation of a pain that you feel, wherever the sensation is at. Challenge the sensation. Feel the sensation. Breathe through the sensation. Because what you're going to realize on the other side was it was never nothing to be afraid of. It was never nothing to be like, you know what I mean? It was never nothing to be afraid of. You just told yourself there was something to be afraid of on the other side. I have to sit with certain realizations like, what if I don't ever find love? Or what if love isn't for me? Or what if, my finances never change? What if the bills are never paid? So many things, so many what ifs. Fear is, what if this happens? What if this happens? What if this happens? What if this happens? Faith is, even if this does happen, even if I do go through this breakup, even if I do lose this apartment, even if I was to lose my car, and I did lose my car, by the way, even if I was to lose anything physically, I will not be attached to what I currently see, because what I'm seeing and what is in my reality at the moment doesn't bring me happiness. What brings me happiness is within. And having internal happiness is the greatest gift you can have to pain, because pain is going to come regardless. You're going to feel pain tomorrow. I don't know. You might feel pain when you're done listening to this podcast. I don't know. You might hear some bad news. I don't know. I really don't know. But I will tell you that pain is inevitable. And pain is something that you must learn how to deal with properly, or it will handle you. Handle pain, or pain will handle you. So with that being said, with this podcast, I hope y'all have a good one. I'm keeping the mic a little bit further away so the audio doesn't sound as bad because I don't want to sound too static, too, like close up to the mic. So I hope y'all have a good one. Like, comment, subscribe. And remember, pain is inevitable. So you must deal with your pain accordingly. And you can channel your pain towards something productive. You can distribute your pain. Your pain is an emotion, and emotion is a channel that you can use to channel something. That's all I'm saying.